What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk with JD. I want to first apologize because it's been a little while since I made a video. I have been extremely busy just in my personal life with traveling and doing my thing, work, everything. So yeah, I'll get better at this whole, making YouTube videos and TikToks and whatnot. But if you're still here, glad you're here. If you're new here, welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's jump right into it. So we've got a lot going
Get to the point.
on. Florida real estate has been kind of wild for the past couple of years, in good ways and in bad ways. And now we have two actual forces that are going to hit the market. One that comes every year, and then one that, happens sometimes, right? So the first one being the holiday season, and happy holidays to all of you out there.
Happy holidays.
And the second force being a government shutdown. Now, let's talk about how this actually affects buyers, sellers, and homeowners right here in Florida. So, when the government closes its doors, it doesn't just affect Washington, D.C. It actually affects homeowners right here in Florida, all right? Including people who work for TSA, NASA workers, we're talking federal law enforcement workers, civilian military jobs, and even people whose incomes depends on tourism, right? Furloughed means uncertainty, and uncertainty slows down buying decisions. Plus, there's also some slowdowns in the whole lending world as well too, right? So verifying tax returns and from the IRS, that could be possibly delayed. VA buyers, which here in Florida we have a lot of those, they may experience longer, prolonged times getting all their documentation or everything that needs to happen with their process. People worried about temporary income loss, they also tend to have a big pause on big purchases. So even if interest rates improve, right, buyers' confidence tends to hesitate. Sellers of their homes, they might start seeing fewer showings and more days on market.
Where are they at?
So hopefully, they'll get the government back open. Things will get to moving back how they were at a time, but that's a whole different conversation. So let's add on the holiday season, which already slows things down. Every single year around October, November, December, families are focused on traveling. Their budget shifts to buying gifts and spending time with family. A lot of people aren't necessarily worried about buying a home at that point in time, right? Kids are already in school. It is what it is. But here's the twist. Motivated buyers and sellers, you got to stay in the game, right? Sellers listing now. So I'm going to give you some things to think about. Sellers who are listing now, at this point in time, they probably need to sell, which means better deals for you. Buyers shopping now face less competition, which means fewer negotiations and fewer bidding wars. Investors love quarter four because they can close before the new tax year. Florida's actually pretty unique too because we do get all the snowbirds that come from the north or whatever, and all the people relocating seem to flock here, right? So we don't really have like a market freeze like some of the northern states do, but we definitely cool down in this time of year. So if you're thinking about making a move, here's the play. Buyers, lock in motivated sellers and negotiation power. Sellers, price right, not emotionally, and market hard. Investors, take advantage of the slowdown and pick up cash flow deals. This period isn't a bad market, it's a smart market. The opportunists move when others hesitate. Okay? So I break all this down because I want you to make informed decisions, not emotional ones. If you're on the fence and you're trying to figure it out, hit me up. Let's build up a plan for you so you can feel confident about your decision making in today's market. This has been another episode of Real Talk with JD. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.